Jabby from Oz here. So today on the bench we have a Janome MyStyle 32S, and symptoms were that changing colour, went to sew, and it just started making tangled messes like this. So I've tried the basics, rethreading the thread path, making sure the take-up lever here was included in the thread path. The tensioner here, making sure that was actually tensioning. With the foot up, there is no tension. It actually takes the foot closing to close in and make tension. So I'm considering now that there is a timing issue. It looks like deep down inside here that the, I'm not sure if I can turn the light off separate to the machine being off. Let's turn the machine off. So firstly, I'm going to try just getting into the mechanism over here. So we can get a better idea of what's going on. Puppy in the background, having fun. Okay. Press foot down. Needle comes down. Ah, yeah. So it's forming a stitch there, going down, pulling it around. But the point there at which the needle passes bottom dead center is the point that we want the needle coming through the loop. Then we want our take-up lever pulling back. So I think what's happening is our timing is just a little bit out. Yeah, this loose loop is what's causing us grief. Because the take-up lever there is pulling up. It should be pulling up from about here in the cycle. Let's just back a little bit. Alright, so on this machine, the connection between the bottom hook and the top is belt driven. Over a tooth in the belt, we need to open her up and change the belt position. this is our belt drive. And this belt here is the one that keeps us tight like a tiger. And we have a tension nut there, which we're able to loosen, which takes the tension off that belt, which means we're now able to adjust the timing Okay, so we want to come one tooth back, I reckon. It's going to be the easiest way to do that. Bring your belt forward, roll it back. Okay. Do is put some tension on the belt. As we tighten up. So this belt is not twangy tight, it's just sort of low thud tight. So the tighter you tighten the belt, it does actually change the position between here and here, and also as the belt stretches, the same thing would occur. Now it's starting to pull up at that point. So what we're looking for is this hook, just there. It wants to pass behind this needle as it just starts to rise, which we see just starting to rise there. What that does is it allows the hook to catch on the loop that forms behind the needle. You can see it's now caught there. And at this point, that's when it lifts. So there's usually a bit more tension on the back. Where's that gone? Just to keep all of that a little bit more in place. So I'll do that one more time, holding the back. See the hook just comes through there, picks the thread up, brings it around to there, and just now is when the thread is being pulled up, and that's what pulls that loose thread back for the next stitch. So we're now back in time. Pushes the thread down through the fabric. And here comes the needle. That hook there passes behind the needle and catches the top thread, taking it over the bobbin thread. And at that point there is when the stitch is formed. Just there. Is where the hook is passing behind the back of the needle. Just there. So that's the time that we've just set. Now that's perfect. There's no way that can be better than that. And that's what takes. Trim the bottom thread under. Top plate goes in. Being really delicate with this screw, you don't want to strip it out, especially because the flat head is on an angle. That's fine, doesn't need a lot of tension. Put our ribbon cover back on, pull thread through. Just see the bobbin thread in there. Press the foot down. And that's where the take-up is. Beautiful. Okay. So your take-up's happening at the right place now. I'm not sure quite. Ahuh. Okay, then the other thing we need to check is which way around the needle's pointing.
Oh fuck, have I done that again? Oh no. Ah, it's not the first time, is it? Is it backwards?
Yeah. So, in our needle, you see that little hollow groove in the back there? That goes to the back. And then the slot, that goes through the front. So, the thread has to come down the slot, the loop is formed in the back, and that's what forms the stitch, ladies and gentlemen.
You're really lucky that I'm so good at breaking things.
Oh, look. So, that is another thing to check when you're doing your threading test. Did you change the needle at the same time?
I must have. Because it stopped. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
So change the thread and you changed the needle.
What? No, I changed the needle and then I was like, oh, I should change the thread. And the two things weren't connected at all.
Oh, okay.
But, I've been sewing for nearly 20 years and I can't believe I've done that more than once. Right.
Well, the timing was definitely out.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Possibly because the needle was blunt and it was jamming up. But that's a different story, isn't it?
Is it in the right way now?
It should be the right way now.
Still looks sleepy.
Still looks sleepy, doesn't it? Yeah. What on earth's going on with your little machine?
It worked really well and then it just stopped.
Yeah.
Maybe the timing wasn't out. Maybe the needle was just backwards and you fixed it.
Maybe. Ah, it's come off the taker upper.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes too.
Yeah. Sometimes? Yeah, about now. Alright,
Would you like a fresh piece of fabric for fresh juju?
I have a fresh-ish piece.
Okay.
I'll just trim that off again.